Greetings, this is Webb Miller. I'm glad to inform you that I've concluded my reporting of the first day of the march at Dandi. Apologies for this being my first bit of communication regarding my report. I shall talk to you about everything I've witnessed so far since my arrival. I begin with my visit to the local office to produce my letter of accreditation to the authorities. May I come in, sir?
Come in.
Good morning, sir. I'm Webb Miller.
What's your purpose of coming here?
I have been posted here to record the civil disobedience movement.
Your letter of accreditation?
Yes, I do have it. Just give me one moment. Here.
The United Press hereby provides accreditation for Webb Miller to cover the civil disobedience movement. Promises not to indulge in any activities led by the Indians, but to just witness the situation. Accepts that if they are in violation of this code, their accreditation can be revoked and they will be removed from the premises. They are responsible for their own safety and the authorities are not liable for any injuries. You've been permitted.
Thank you, sir. Dungri was a long stretch of road where I struggled to find signs of humanity. I wandered along the path for a long time before fortunately coming across a passerby who would then guide me towards the right track. In the distance, I spotted several men dressed in the uniform of rough, homespun cotton dhotis and triangular caps, somewhat like American overseas soldiers' hats. The local people stricken with fear on seeing a white man try to block my way.
अरे रुको 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 हटो रास्ता दो ये हमारे मेहमान हैं सब कोई इनका बस्ता लिए जी सर दिस वे या then follow him.
Namaste. Hope your travel was good.
Mrs. Naidu, that was you?
Yes. Please follow me. I'll show you to your room.
May I ask you, sir?
Of course, Mr. Miller.
What are these people doing?
This is another one of Bapu's teachings, Mr. Miller. The promotion of indigenous goods. Here, they defy all the goods made by the British. This not only diminishes their control over our market, but also promotes our local craftsmanship. Mr. Miller, here we do all our work ourselves. Everyone is like this. The rich, the poor, brothers, sisters, we treat all of them. Mr. Miller?
Oh, I'll be with you.
So, Mr. Miller, do you like this place? Mr. Miller,
Oh,
are you alright?
yes, of course. Can I ask you something?
Of course, you've come here for answers after all.
I couldn't help but notice that it was you who was cleaning your backyard. I was made aware that you're very wealthy. You could easily get someone else's help.
No one here is a master or a servant, Mr. Miller. Everyone does their work on their own. Even Bapu does.
Before I came to this country, I was under the impression that you are at war, that there might be an uprising against the government.
Yes, we are.
But all I see here is peace.
Have you heard about the term ahimsa, Mr. Miller?
Yes, that I have. But in this place, there are so many different religions, so many different castes. I have to admit, I am in awe. But I'm also curious as to how.
This is our way of fighting back, Mr. Miller. For years, we've been divided by petty differences. But what we are fighting for right now is so much bigger than that. We owe a lot of that to Bapu.
I do hear that the people over here refer to Mr. Gandhi fondly as Babu. And I do see a lot of the work that he's done over here. Could you tell me a bit more about this man?
Bapu is no longer just a person, Mr. Miller. He's more like a way of life. Millions are following his teachings. People are ready to follow any path he leads. His path of non-violence, self-sustenance, peace, truth. A lot can be said about him, but I do rather let you see for yourself. I shall now leave. You take some rest. We'll meet tomorrow.
Thank you, Mrs. Knight.
Goodbye.
The next day, I were to witness something that would change my perspectives on revolution forever.
आज हम एक ऐसी यात्रा की शुरुआत करने जा रहे हैं जो क्रांति लाएगा उनके विरुद्ध जिन्होंने हम पे अत्याचार किया है। आज हम जहाँ हैं अपने प्रिय बापू के उन आदर्शों का अनुकरण करते हुए वही आदर्श हमारे पथ प्रदर्शन करेंगे। तुम जिनके विरुद्ध जाने वाले हो तो बिना विचार विमर्श के अपनी निश्चितता की हद पार करते हुए हमारे देशवासी परंतु मेरी अंदर ये जरूर याद रखना आपका शरीर कारोबार की आत्मा हमेशा हमारा। चाहे कितनी भी कठिनाई हो तुम हिंसा की मदद नहीं लोगे। चाहे तुम्हें मारा जाएगा परंतु तुम विरोध नहीं करोगे। तुम पलटकर हाथ तक नहीं उठाओगे। भारत माता की
जय। भारत माता की जय। भारत माता की जय।
यहाँ से उड़ जाओ। तुम्हें यहाँ आने की इजाजत नहीं है।
हिम्मत रखो, आगे बढ़ो।
साइकिल जाओ, गिरा दो इन्हें।
In the middle of the morning, Vijay Patel arrived. He had been leading the Swaraj movement since Gandhi's arrest and had just resigned as President of the Indian Legislative Assembly in protest against the British. By 11, the heat reached 116 degrees in the shade and the activities of the Gandhi volunteers subsided. I went back to the temporary hospital to examine the wounded. They lay in rows on the bare ground in the shade of an open palm thatched shed. I counted many injured, more so still insensible with fractured skulls, others writhing in agony from kicks in the testicles and stomach.
भारी गहरा है। जल्दी से साफ कपड़े और औषधि ले आओ। जल्दी।
अभी साफ कपड़ा नहीं है। जल्द से जल्द मंगवाना पड़ेगा। सुनिए सुनिए अब अंग्रेजों से समाधान करने की सारी उम्मीदें हारी जा चुकी है। सरकार का लोगों को गिरफ्तार करना और उन्हें सजा देना जरूर समझा जा सकता है, मगर खुद को सभ्य कहने वाले ऐसे लाचारों पर ऐसी दरंगी बरसाना ये कतई ही नहीं समझा जा सकता। ये करके इन अंग्रेजों ने अपने माथे में सबकी नजरों में एक नया कलंक लगवा दिया है।
I was the only foreign correspondent who had witnessed this amazing scene. A classic example of satyagraha, or non-violent disobedience. I recorded many incidents before, but in all of my experiences, witnessing these Indians struggle for their freedom was an unparalleled experience of its own. What did I just see? I was expected to see anger and frustration in form of riots, violence, war. But all I saw was peace, hope, people who are ready to sacrifice themselves for their struggle without laying a single hand on the ones who try to suppress them. People who get beaten up till they lose consciousness and yet don't attempt to block the blows. People of different religions and communities coming together and following the same ideals willingly. How was this possible? Who was the one behind all this? I had so many questions, but the only answer I got was one word: bapu. I don't know what it meant. Was it a name? Was it an ideal? Maybe even a myth. Bapu, another name for a man the world knew as Gandhi. I hadn't met the man in person, but all I know is Bapu is the stone all these people hold on to for hope.
Richard, call a meeting with all the editors. I think we have a new story here about this man called Bapu.